think there were still 350s at the time, turbo 350 trannies, maybe 10 or 12 motor heads, but a buddy of mine's got one back in Minnesota. Every time I see one, it's like, yeah, that was the one.
I'm retired from GM. My first day when I went in 1963, went out to the motor line, and there were 409s, 40 feet in the air.
So far, so good from all accounts on our end. We've seen every type of vehicle. A lot of them, a lot of new vehicles too, Kev. Not a lot of vehicles that we've seen year after year, but a lot of new turnover, which is another good indicator of the industry. You know what? So many times we talked to that when you lost the clutch, if you started the car in gear, it actually
Yes.
in motion.
You can actually drive through your garage wall.
I found that out after I borrowed my buddy's so now, Kev, that car I bought to finally go. They can keep it cool and water it away. Every time I turn it on, they backfire. Thank God something stole it. And now, try to buy one of them for $25,000.
Yeah, that's up every time you backfire. There's no seeing anything.
What's happening, guys? Hostile wheels. Those guys have been making some gains in the industry. Looking good. Hold on for a second. We have some inside scoop. What's your name? George. George, where are you from?
Maryland.
George from Maryland. You want to give me some inside scoop about that little, was it a purple Newport?
Brazilian SXS.
I don't know, but he drives a 73 Monte Carlo.
That's it.
Cody. Back in the day. Alright, this guy doesn't know where the hell he's going, kid. Horn Blasters Matt. Where's my man Matt? What's happening, Horn Blasters? Back here? Where's Matt? Good. See, if I interview him, he sends me a free horn. Although he's a big name, I answer that horn. Where
Say
is
my
he?
name and number, but I keep waking up.
Are you in there? Alright, let me know when the blue duty rolls up, kid. Alright, got a chance to bounce inside Piero's. Look it up. It's the show casino. Maybe remember that little episode with Joe Pesci in the parking lot? Right there. Where's my man Matt from Horn Blasters? SEMA CRUISE, into the night, everybody. Take off those sunglasses now.
So Joe, there was very beautiful weather. There was a very cool success story this past year that SEMA was involved in, and it was all about the lift and trucks. There was some legislation.
Mike Wilmer.
Bands make her dance. Bands make her dance.
Anniversary, believe it or not, Joe. It's amazing, yeah. So,
Launching Hot Rod UTV.
yeah,
You moved back to your hometown and
it was yesterday. They wanted to work together.
get you.
But the Muscle Car and Corvette Nationals show in Chicago in November is hosting 7 cars that we've built over the years in a 20th anniversary display. So that'll be pretty cool. And then yes, PRI right after.
So you're the voice of Gary Case's event, along with Bobby Alloway in Tennessee. Talk a little bit about the event. How was it this year?
Triple Crown of Riding event. That draws all the winning cars from all the shows into one place. You want to talk about high quality hot rods and customs and big muscle cars. But what was amazing about that is you mentioned Bobby Alloway and Gary Case. They've been such friends in this industry for so long. That show had
500.
And you're representing any particular company?
Blackview.
Nice, Blackview, yes. Blackview cameras, right? My buddy Mike Capito used to help you guys out a long time ago, helping me. How nice landing, you have to see your show. I bet you're going to be back next year, aren't you? I'm going to keep you in there now, stop some traffic light to get back in, okay? ahead, Doc. If you look around, look at the West Coast Customs, look at all the SEMA crazy ideas we had. Dana always supported us. Dana always wrote a check to make us realize our dreams. And for that, I'll always remember you, Dana. You've been a great advocate of this industry, you've been a great supporter, and of mine as well. So thank you so much, Dana. It's so great to have you. I don't know why I pulled you over. I didn't see you. But I'm so glad I'm always there for us. So thank you so much for that. We really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Good to have you guys. So nice. So nice to see you.
Very cool, Joe.
For being a part of the SEMA Show. It's a privilege to be a part of it. It really is.
It is, and it's all about the passion, the commitment and dedication, and the one thing, all of these different vehicles, the one thing ties us together, and that is our love and our passion for cool things on wheels. Which, I don't know if you saw it, Joe, Ford pickup trucks. So this, I think one was a Dodge, one was a Ford, slight lift, but the whole undercarriage was gold and carved and detailed. I think he's a little bit on a mission, but
Yeah, I hear you.
if there's any place that you could break down, it'd be cool to do it here, to get a show at the same time.
Well, if you recall, back in the day, Kev, it was like every other one was need to be pulled over right now. There's a lot of trucks that are just looking good and running well. Well, I must admit, when it comes to new trucks, I don't get too excited, but you've done a really good job with this truck. What's your name, brother? What's your name?
Todd.
Where are you from?
Abilene, Texas.
Tell me a little bit about this awesome truck you built here.
Scott, Louisville Auto Flex, Dallas, Texas. Johnny, Fusion Waffle Crack. Angus, Nicole Overleo. HGX 26 brought everybody hooked it up fucking great, man. It's awesome.
You have any plans to do anything else to it?
Oh, we just got started, man.
There we go. That's it. He just got started. Look at him. Looking nice. 450, F450 4x4. Hey Kevin, did you enjoy the World Series? Were you a Dodger or a Yankee fan?
You know, as far as the World Series goes, man, it was some really cool stuff to see the Dodgers do as well as they did. So, congrats there, buddy.
Well, Kevin, I have to stop you because I'm not a Dodger fan. I'm a Yankee fan.
I know.
I'm a Yankee fan.
29 for the
And I gotta tell you, this way we all love Ira Gabriel, former Hot Rod publisher and Motor Trend Magazine sales guy. Ira comes from the sport magazine world. So Ira would hook me up, and I had the chance for a whole season to work off for press passes and go to all the Tommy Lasorda after game meals and tantrums. And I gotta tell you, man, talk about being a fly on the wall and being able to experience any time with Tommy Lasorda. Just amazing. They don't make them like him anymore. It's a nice GMC Slam looking good. Oh, a Chevy. What's happening, guys? Look at you guys. What's happening, brother? What's up, chilling? Where you from, brother? Houston. Look at you guys. Looking good, all pimped. There you go. SEMA CRUISE, baby. You having fun? Lift that baby up a little bit. Yeah, remember back in the day when the car being over 50 grand was the big thing?
Yeah, that was a long time.
So I bought a Trans Am in 77 for $8,800.
back burger, she like those some shit. Like right now, stock this bitch on fire, nothing eyes for all this bitch.
13,000. I should have bought the Ranch. I bought a Chevy pickup truck in 1990. 20 grand. Dude, those days are over. More giveaways. Look at you, Kevin. Kevin, you're a giver. You're a giver.
Very cool looking Cuda here. The nose looks like 1971.
Sounds not like me after having a couple of tacos.
This is definitely not the 71.
No, it's we call it the 2071. We made long blanket 71 CUDA. So it's a concept, I guess.
Hey, you know what I love about this car is there's been other people who tried to do this. And if you parked a brand new, Dodge Challenger next to a 70 CUDA 71, they are completely different sizes. So to get the proportions right is challenging. If you guys were able to...
Grandfather. Say hi to my main man Max, will you? What's happening, Max? Thank you. Kevin, what do you have here? A little, I want to say, not an MG, is it MG?
MGP GT, Joe.
See, I was halfway right. I only got one letter wrong. How you doing, brother? What's your name? I heard a little accent there. How's the SEMA Show been for you? I haven't really seen a true stock muscle car. Every once in a while, you definitely will see one. Your eyes are better than mine, though. Well, considering we're an aftermarket show.
Yeah, but there's a huge restoration parts industry. New parts to restore cars that basically back in stock. And SEMA is home of the ARBO, the automotive restoration market. And they do a lot here. So a lot of companies think everything is SEMA modified, but no, this is the stock industry as well.
You know, I always thought about report investing. There's something about the stock investment. So much more exciting. The wing of prayer. And he helped me sell a sponsorship to mothers. Thank you, mothers, for being there back in the day when this was just a big pipe dream. About maybe having a couple guys out here with a microphone talking to people as the cars rolled out. Because back in the day, all the locals realized that the SEMA Show cars would exit and they'd all take a certain path. So the locals would bring out their lawn chairs and just watch them with Brian's support and Peter's support. And we pulled this little thing off. And I gotta tell you, man, every once in a while a blind squirrel finds a nut. And it's amazing to see.
That number one that's flashing on the side of the Evil Knievel van is the paint. It's not a light stuck to the side of the car. It's really cool technology.
Okay, just look at the blue around the white star. That's an awesome paint job. Remember those creeper vans? See one of those things pulled on the launch side? You had a
From over, friends. You thought you've seen a lot of cars so far. There are still more awesome cars and show trucks on the way.
How you doing? How about you? Hey, how you doing? Where you from? That big hot driver. I'm much better looking than him. We just awarded 2 podium goods this year. Logan Moe is
It's outside the realm of low runner.
you sure the hell did that? What was the biggest yell? My God, who helped you do all that?
This guy right here,
What's his name?
JC.
So you guys tackled this whole thing?
Yes, sir.
Give me a little bit of idea about the money you put into this thing.
A lot.
Yeah, I do the same thing. I do the same thing. What they don't know won't hurt them. Is there anything else left you got to do? I mean, it seems like you've maxed it out, brother.
Got the hood. That's it.
Well, I got to tell you, the guy who's seen every vehicle at this show made sure that we pulled you over. Congratulations. Kevin recognized you on its own to me is a big compliment. Just kidding, Kevin. You guys having a good time? This year, I said I'm going to get drunk after the cruise. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
So I'm ready to do some damage in town tonight.
Hell yeah!
You guys ready to do some damage today?
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah. 5,000 on black. Bam!
That'll do it.
And when you win, you leave. Don't stick around. We're not gonna win anymore. It's a baseball this shit. Take your money and go home. You do.
So know there's a beautiful 61 Impala bubble top coming your way.
Oh, let's get him over here. Let's find him.
Advanced gentleman. It looks like jewelry going down the road. You'll see it.
Oh, I see it already. Face got me into the whole bubble top thing.
Yeah, they're cool. Timeless. Those cars will be cool 300 years from now.
Come on over, brother. Come on over. Like I say, when my man
15,000 watts, 315s in the back, and we're ready to cruise.
tell me a little bit about what's underneath that hood in the drive-by.
It's got a LS3, twin air tank, twin turbocharged, with a 4LE60 transmission, and a 4.9-inch rear end.
Who's behind the build? Who are some of the guys that contributed?
My team from Northern California, we built them up. It took about 3.5 years to build this one.
Who are some of the guys on your team?
We got Ron here, we got Sam's Audio that's done the audio, he's out of YCLA, California. We got Jeff Nichols out of Nichols Customs in Lodi.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have very good style. You look very good. Thank you for coming to the SEMA Show. Good to see you guys here. Who's riding the shotgun?
Let me shout out S Club Swing 500.
All right, there you go. I'm going to stop some of these vehicles and let you get back in safely, okay? Beautiful vehicle, beautiful color. Can you stay right there for me? Thank you. Go right through. They didn't make them like that when I was young. I ain't talking about the cars either. That's okay. You got to see my wife. Smell vodka.
That's race gas, baby! That's race gas!
It's all coming your way, Joe. More exotics.
Yes, it's all the rich people.
Right here, the SF90.
Yep. I ain't putting no yellow stripes on my I'm sorry, my inside. Look at Kimball. He's been doing some awesome cutaways. I don't know. We'll be on a resident 10. How nice would it be for you? Kevin, did you have a chance to make that walk?
All across the arc walk.
Oh my God, wasn't that amazing?
It's incredible. Yeah.
I love the fact that stopped and watched something and everything. There's so many cool things out there.
I love that SEMA appreciates the other side of the automotive art, from prints and paintings to photography and sculpture, you name it. They're all
Remember, it started off with that small little display in the center hall with Larrabee,
Yeah.
and then Ed Kilrock,
Yep.
and then it did some things. How about Max?
Max Grundy and Tom
Yes.
Fitz and Lynn Heiner.
And a shout out to Peter McGillivray for bringing in a lot of those guys early on.
Sure.
I'm looking forward to seeing some celebs. I haven't quite seen Chip Foose yet or Kindig or any of the other guys.
Chip was here. He walked past and he went up to the art walk to talk to Tom Fitz. Literally, you were over there.
Nice. It was so nice to see him out there shaking hands and talking to everybody. Look at this great group over here. Awesome new trucks.
All right, so I have a quick question for this driver right here. We all take the OBS trucks, but do the Tahoes and Suburbans qualify as OBS?
Yes, sir.
Right on. This is a beautiful one. I love the wait.
It's a 99.
Right, so the tail end of the style.
Yep.
Looks great. Thank you. Yeah, very cool. Love that truck. Dually Suburban 99 OBS. Yeah, the SEMA Cruise 2024 continues. I really like this convention center drive deal. This is nice. Gives people a little bit of room to get up close and personal with the cars and trucks going by. Not piled on top of each other everywhere. Nice long stretch. Quick LED penalty box driving by. Custom Zamboni. That's the one.
wait 2 hours to continue the SEMA CRUISE.
Beautiful Pontiac Formula 455 rolling by. All kinds of great pro touring suspension on that one, and I believe it is still Pontiac powered. The Formula 455, a very rare version.
Without a doubt. In fact, most of us stuck with three. Then when I go home, I'm taking the next 2 months off.
That's it.
Maybe 3. Depends how I'm feeling. Well, a little shameless promotion. I have a mini bike show in Southern California called Joe's Mini Bike Reunion, because I feel that all this started from mini bikes. All guys that are into cars started with mini bikes.
Yeah, Henry Ford had an awesome mini bike.
And he did. David a Cushman.
He did have a bicycle taker shot. I think first Ford was the quadricycle, so I guess.
See? So, if you guys come from that same road where you remember your first mini bike and your first mini bike scar, and you remember, unless you knew how to adjust the brakes, you're going to crash and die. Unless you cleaned out the carburetor, it was going to start. I truly think that those mini bikes are the beginning of hot rodding. It's the cheapest form of motorsports to get started. And I've done so many car shows over the years, like the last thing I want to do is another car show. So we started that mini bike show, we're 12 years strong. We have a little podcast. We're the mini bikes, check it out. Joe's Mini Bike Reunion podcast, Joe's Mini Bike Reunion. In SoCal every year. It's a great time. And I'm done now. I gotta tell you. Living large, aren't you? Have a good time? Great time. Awesome. See you next year, brother.
This is a bike.
Oh yeah, we call it the monster chopper.
The Monster Chopper. Let's move on here a little bit. All right, so this thing.
Powered by.
KTM 1190.
There you go, KTM, baby. Looking good. Very unique. Should be proud of yourself, brother. Good job. Crazy.
Yeah, we got some big coal rollers coming up, Joe. That's your favorite thing.
Where's my man, Matt? Where's Matt? He in the truck? Where's Matt? Thank you guys do all the work, right? Shout out to our friends over at Hornblock. Hey, 71 for a mini bike. Yes. Tell them the 71. How you doing? Hey, little man. You're driving that big truck. What's your name? Are you having fun? Is this your truck? Oh yes it is. Oh yes it is.
SEMA Fest is going to be full swing tonight. Petey fits in the tantrums. Sublime, Cage the Element. All kinds of fun drifting displays going on. Just south of the South Hall.
Good to see you, man. We'll see you next time. Hey. From the Brodozer, Skip. These guys wear too much hair to them. How you doing?
I think one of the fun things about this show is that after all these cars and trucks come past us, they kind of get released into the wild. I don't know where they're all ending up out there. They're loading up on trailers and everything, but up and down Vegas Boulevard perhaps.
Well, I think it's safe to say that some of them are parking up here just as you pass a new building, others will probably just be roaming the streets of Las Vegas. Hey, you know, I think this would be an appropriate time, Kevin, for us to recognize some of the guys that none of this stuff would happen without them. Starting off with Tom G. How about a masterful job he's done? Tom, you do so. Great job, brother.
That's right. SEMA Vice President of Events. Tom is a mastermind. Incredible.
When you think of the time, effort, and energy it takes to put on this show, not only during the time of the show, but leading up to it, and then immediately after the show, it all starts again. This is like a 365, 24/7. And the guys that are behind the success give that 24/7, 365 effort. And honestly, there's no rock built for that.
They're planning the SEMA Show 3 years ahead.
Oh, without a doubt. And there's also a board and a committee of folks that are also thinking ahead. To all the SEMA Show members and all the SEMA Show committee that put their time, effort, and energies into making this show better. A big shout out and congratulations to them as well. I want to give a shout out to Warren Contigal, my man Brian Kidd, Alan Johnson, Jeff Lewin, all the other sales, Scott, Selena, and some others that I can remember, Mark and Eric. The whole SEMA team do such a great job.
That's it, man. The next sandbox, over 1.2 million square feet of exhibit spaces here. It's crazy.
Honestly, it seems like it would be even more. It's just amazing. You know, people also ask, well, where is SEMA? It's like SEMA's the only place in Vegas and it ain't going anywhere because there's no other place in the world that can accommodate it.
No. People here from 140 countries. I wonder how many different countries of origin the vehicle So Joe, how about some observations on the sand sport market, the UTVs, the off-road sector?
Well, at this extreme level, but the popularity and it kind of reminds me, Kevin, of a new market that is dying to be hot. side. Yeah, there's a lot of like-minded SUV, side-by-side, UTV owners. They're all hot rodders as well. It's just a little bit of a different style. It's dirt and mud instead of pavement. A lot of focus on suspension, a lot of focus on safety. It's got cosmetic. Then we got a little bit of that. But here's an example, right? We'll have some Gizmos, Pat. All these off-road events, Bob. So there's definitely an interest in the, I guess that segment. We're very fortunate to have that premier event, the SEMA Super Show, for Ashton is the North County every year. Off-road export is strong this year as well. SEMA did about 35,000 people. Off-road is about 20,000. There's a little bit of duplication with the manufacturers. Those that have more of a sand acumen, like Can-Am, they're really into the Sandsport Super Show. Some of the long travel side-by-side manufacturers like Yamaha, they're more for the off-road crowd. I think each of them wish that they had an entry into both segments, and that's starting to happen. Kawasaki's strong, Honda's strong, Can-Am, Polaris, as well as guys like Bobby Gordon. You know, so I never followed in that side-by-side segment. It's not been used that use for me. I was a part of the off-road industry for a while, so that was a familiar term. I'm slowly growing not only in interest, but also involvement with the side-by-side. Not to the point where I'm going to buy one at my age, but I definitely appreciate what those guys are doing, and I look for that as a segment of growth. And hopefully, within the power sports segment of the SEMA Show, we'll start to see more side-by-sides and more EVs.
Well, for sure, and again, the whole point of the SEMA Association is to help ensure the success of the people and the businesses in the industry. And the side-by-side world, they need representation too. You know, they need to make sure that they're well.
The Joshua Tree, for King of the Hammer, promoting and fighting for land so that they can enjoy side-by-sides and we started the power sports segment in Upper South Hall. Like 8 years ago, and I was like, wow.
This is a thing.
Now we're spending time together. Hope you everybody see the show. I'm Joseph Regadio. That's Kevin Osby. Hopefully we'll see you guys next year. Here for an hour. Let these guys know you want to see them. Let's hear it. Come on, baby. There you go. These guys are looking at this paved drag strip. We're going to have our hands cut out for us today, and it's going to be a good one. They're fun for a little while, but after 20 point blast.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's a cool little story about all the undercar and under-truck vehicle lighting. That stuff was all 100% SEMA took on the cause. And SEMA was the one that rallied the government to say, no, undercar lighting should be legal, or at least let's have the freedom to do it. And laws got wiped off the books, and now we can be creative with lighting under vehicles also. It's one of the things that the SEMA Association does the other 360 days a year.
And that leads the industry. Now motorcycles. Oh,
Look at this awesome power wagon coming through, Joe. Another blending of traditional and modern. Great looking Dodge that now you can actually use without worrying about it.
I see those trucks, I think about Rick Mayway and Fiverr. Automatic. Brian Malone last night at Piero's. Everybody goes to Piero's. That's the only place to go. What's happening, big man? Where are you? There he is. And it's not a SEMA show unless I'm in that building every night. All right. So we're going to be here for a few more hours. This is SEMA Cruise 2024. Looks like it's going to be a great evening weather-wise.
Boy, I got to hand it to the team that is doing the loadout on this. We got nice consistent cruising for everybody. Great way to showcase all these awesome cars and trucks. We're going to talk to some of the builders as they come through. So this is a fun thing. The number one purpose of this, in addition to showing off all these great rides, is to safely get them all out of the show in some sort of orderly fashion. And why not enjoy the process, right? So that's how the SEMA Cruise was born.
You know, Kevin, the first SEMA Cruise, which I think was 2012, we were in front of the center hall on a little 2-foot riser. And the jury was out as to whether or not this SEMA Cruise idea was going to come to fruition. And it rained that year. It never rains during the SEMA show, but it did that year. I was telling a story to some of the spectators earlier. And then the sun came out, the cars started rolling out, and we put together a couple little interviews on the fly, and you could just see the spirit of what could be. And we suggested a couple of grandstands and maybe, I don't know, have vendors out there, some refreshments or whatever. You could really make this something, and it really has turned out to be quite the spectacle. And now everybody gets a chance to see all those cars that were inside. Whether you got a chance to go in or out, things change so much. Now there's a day for consumers to come to the show. So this has been awesome for the last, I don't know, 12 years.
Yeah, and what's super cool about that is everybody here.
Well, it's great to not only recognize the cars, it gives you a lot of opportunities for ideas.
I was in that 2012 SEMA Cruise driving a car out of the show, and the experience from behind the wheel of the ski pool is great.
Are you the scooter dudes from Michigan? Come on over here. All right. The unofficial, what is it?
Unofficial use only.
Okay, so you guys, as I understood it from watching Instagram, did you start off from Michigan?
We started off from Landon, Michigan.
Give us a quick little synopsis. What's the plan? We want to go to the SEMA show. We want to take underpowered.
Yes. The vehicle I was building wasn't going to be done. We decided to Dumb and Dumber it across the country to raise awareness and SEMA cares. Recommendations on unofficialuseonly.com and 100% to SEMA cares.
How about that?
What's your name?
Greg Henderson.
Greg, who are you with?
Unofficial use only.
So I see some Honda Ruckuses here. And what do you got there? Both Ruckuses? These are 50cc powered, maybe what, 7 horsepower?
Per hour across the whole country.
What was the big...
Who likes to come here every year? We thank you so much for joining us. It's the fun of having a Lincoln like this. You can bring the whole family. Tell me about the car.
Car's a 1962 Continental. There's 3 people in the truck. All the young people you're bringing into the hobby. Congratulations, brother.
Very fortunate to be part of this awesome industry, Joe. I'll tell you what, I'll give you $10 if you grab the skateboard.
I'd like to beat Deborah, though.
We got a beautiful SEMA truck. We'll take a look at it.
Speed transmission. I mean, this thing is beautiful. TV fab.
Other beautiful seats in it, great frosty mint color. It's all right now, Joe.
I'm just loving the old slam Chevy pickups. They don't get any cleaner. I had a couple chances to nab one, Kev. I didn't do it. I feel bad about it now.
So this little hot rod that came by, we were going to chat and talk to him, but it's truly a hot rod. It's a little warm. He said, I'll take a pass. We'll keep it moving. was driving a 67 Camaro that had like 5 miles on it. And believe me, we were watching all the gauges very carefully.
The thing I like about the cruise, Skip, you know, there's a lot of people who talk shit online. Most of these cars, the drive-bys.
Online and following on Facebook because I also own a custom Dodge Maxi van. Mine's a 79. This one though is so nice.
It has a lot of features that are in there, obviously. Ours Not Crazy is a long story, but there's a ton of hidden objects.
Well, listen, guys, thank you so much for bringing it out. It's awesome. I'm going to help you get back into traffic because that was hard to see.
Thanks for having us.
Hey, thanks for coming. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the Orange Crate van. Send them up, all the custom work that goes into these things. A little baby car. However you want. Love to see it. I love that Ford is behind that program from top to bottom. That thing was designed to be customized.
And there is an example of the evolution. Let's face it, there were times 20, 30 years ago we'd come here and see stuff, especially body kits. Just a lot of that stuff just didn't look right. Now, Kevin, everything almost looks like it's there from birth. It's as if all the aftermarket and all the OEs kind of work together. They fit right, they look right, and they're sensible. Whether it's, can they have you with us? Kevin Gustak, I bet there's maybe 30,000 people out here. I can't see the end of it. There's stuff. I got some good stuff. Let me see your socks. All right, give somebody some socks. Showing up with those socks. What's everybody doing over here? These people coming? You. Guys, only about a half hour into this. We got about another 2 hours to go. All these vehicles are going to end up right out here. If you want to take a closer personal look at them, all the park. You're not going to want to miss the concert over the South Hall.
Yeah, SEMA Fest.
What's happening, guys? Good to have you with us. What's happening, everybody? Thank you for coming out.
We thought, Joe, we usually got a fire truck here that's customized at the
You saw all of them. There you go. Richie's here.
So this is pretty hardcore.
All right. So here's your camping box. I'll come back and give you some. All right.
You go camping with this?
Absolutely. I'll probably can. Everybody's out here. You smell some good weed over here.
Hey, we got our buddy, you might know who this guy is. Come on over. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to an individual who thinks he might have a career in design and building custom cars. We want to encourage him, so hopefully
What's happening, guys?
he's successful one day. What's your name, sir?
Blake Coddington.
I'll be on the strip in for a half hour. I'm turning around. Pick him up.
Clean looking C7 Corvette rolling by. Nice to see. Well, that's obviously a huge part of the custom and performance market. Always well represented at SEMA, followed by a cool 300 Toyota pickup truck. This is just an amazing scene, ladies and gentlemen, to see both sides of the street lined with car enthusiasts and people who like cool stuff, fading off into the sunset, lines of cars all cruising, all
That's
that
the weirdest shit I've ever seen.
And of course, some of the operators are looking like deer in the headlights because they just spent the whole day
Overlanding.
inside the church.
What's your side of overlanding?
Audio systems on display. These vehicles are coming. It's getting a little chilly out. We got some cool SEMA apparel from SEMA gears, skis, and hats.
Speaking of, if you haven't had a chance to check out the SEMA gear, they're everywhere. Anyway, for SEMA Show, for Christ's sake, you gotta know what's on the top of the sauce.
Gotta be nice to that guy.
I mean,
On the wins, guys, and for being creative with something you don't see very often. Thank you.
it's just getting better and better, Kev. Here come those pro-dozers, though. Behind me. How's everybody doing over here? Good. Finnegan lives there from Road Hill. Finnegan moved to Georgia. Lots of good things happening down there.
And love the fact that you're doing the work and you're just so passionate about it. So thanks again for bringing it on, and happy SEMA. All right. It's going to do it for Keyshack, the Big Bronco. A project of passion.
All right. And a million of these things, gotta give everybody one. Now.
Con amigos me verán, restaurantes también ando deportivo para pasear. Superan en mi cintura si no trae.
This thing is awesome. This looks like a ton of fun. Take me through it. What's the done?
Hey Kevin, I'm here with another VIP. I'm gonna go in there and get a drink. We'll be back out later. Let's have a little beer, a little shot of tequila.